had a disappointing afternoon this afternoon. Is it the case that maybe Tuesday night took a bit too much out of us personnel-wise?
I don't know. Well, it didn't help that we've obviously 4 injuries from Tuesday. But in saying that, first half I thought we were the better side by far. We just didn't take our chances, and we were made to pay for that after conceding a silly goal first half. We followed that up with 2 silly goals in the second half, so we never really gave ourselves a chance then to get into the game after half time. But it is what it is, and can't do anything about it now. We just got to move on, focus on Tuesday.
It's a bit of a strange 3-0 game insofar as we probably had plenty of the game at all stages.
Yeah, I think they didn't have too many more chances than 3, and they've made them count, and we had numerous chances even first half. I think we had 9 chances, and a few in the second half. But as I say, if you don't score goals, you don't win games, and they've obviously done that. So yeah.
So maybe the main difference between the two teams today, then, just we didn't take our chances and they took the sort of few chances that came their way.
Yeah, I thought that was a big difference. But in saying that, whenever we were on top and we went in hemmed in first half, Jared Gillen's got a challenge on him that was a career-threatening one, and if his leg had been straight, he's got his leg broke, and the referees deemed it a yellow card, and I think that decision pretty much summed up the officials' day all around.
Are there any positives to draw from this afternoon? I think there are a few different players come in today.
We can't be too hard on them. They've given us their all over this. With 4 games left, we'll continue to do that and see where it takes us. If you win 4 games, you don't know what happens. And so we'll adjust and go again on Tuesday night. But in terms of positives today, I thought young Sean McGowan had a good game, and I actually think that was Jared Gillen's best game for us. Since he's came to the club, I thought he was excellent and bossed the middle of the park. And but as I say, young Sean playing at 17, I thought had a good game in there as well. And they are the positives. But in saying that, we didn't give ourselves enough to build on, and that's just the way it is.
And looking towards Tuesday night, is anybody who's out injured likely to feature on Tuesday night?
We'll assess them tomorrow once everything calms down, and we'll get a team together that's going to go out there and do us justice and try and get 3 points, because that's what you have to do, and you just don't know what happens with licenses or with people dropping points, or you just got to keep going to the end and just see what happens. As I say, 12 points would put us back in there, but we would need to be winning the 4 of them, and we'll try and start doing that by beating Carrick on Tuesday night.
That's it, and there hasn't really been too much between ourselves and Carrick in the previous 2 games. It's been decided by the odd goal, and there maybe hasn't been too much between us in terms of the play of the game as well.
Well, there's not too much between the top 5 teams, I would say. There's certainly not any time we've played any of them, but sometimes you just need little bits of magic or concentration in defence, and the sides games, big games, and we'll need to do that on Tuesday, and if we can do that, then I'm confident we can get 3 points, but we need to do those things first.
Do we go into the last sort of 4 games even with a point to prove about how we can compete with the other top 3 or 4 teams? Apart from the Welders, we haven't really beaten any of them so far.
You gotta have pride in yourself and pride in your performance and pride in your teammates. So that's what we'll be trying to do. And as I say, 12 points, you just don't know what happens, and that's what we'll have to try and do. And Carrick will be the first to that. Then we'll focus on the other 3. But it doesn't matter whether you're playing when you were 6 years of age out the back, or whether you're playing in the street with your mates or playing 5-a-side. You always want to win, and that's the type of people we hope we've brought to the club, and I think it is. So we'll see that in the next. I think we'll have seen that throughout the season, and don't see that changing now. We'll focus on Tuesday and put 11 out there who's going to fight for every ball and see where it takes us. So.
Perhaps was that another positive to draw from today? Even at 3-0 down, the players kept at it and kept trying to score a goal even and right towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's very easy to fold, and just throw the towel in, but I don't think we have that type of attitude here. And we were 3 down, and we were still pouring forward and trying to get goals, and it just didn't happen for us, unfortunately. And you suppose some people would say it was one of those days. So I'll let it be one of those.
David, thanks very much.